Hello everyone and welcome to Blizzcon. In this video I'm going to be covering all of the big announcements from the opening ceremony, plus reactions to the trailer, which by the way looks bloody brilliant. Let's get right into this video and talk about the movie, spoiler free. Well, my reactions are bloody good. Okay, next we're going to cover World of Warcraft Legion. So there's not a great deal of new stuff here, however they did show the bloody Legion cinematic. Holy fuck. Another extremely impressive in-house Blizzard trailer, and it is about time Sylvanas actually did something. It's great to see her be strongly featured in this expansion. Overall, the trailer I think is extremely impressive. It shows the Alliance and Horde banding together, which is somewhat against what they had said previously. So maybe there's been a narrative tweak or something like that. But anyway, a very cool trailer. Great to see the Burning Legion in full force in a trailer as well. Of course, the cinematic isn't really something that you can play, so speaking of things you can play, well, Legion is going to be available summer 2016 with pre-orders giving you access to the Demon Hunter class early, and by early they just mean whenever they're actually ready to push it off to the live games. Summer technically means before the 21st of September. I'm very worried about that. There is more to speak on that topic in a bit, suffice to say, massive cause for concern. They also did announce this year's charity pet, which is Brightpaw, looks very cute, and all of the proceeds from that are going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Next up, we've got Overwatch. So they announced quite a few things here. First of all, there's a new map and 3 new heroes. They're called D.Va, Genji, and Mei, which is kind of nice. They also put a new gameplay trailer out, which, as always, looked very slick and fun. They addressed discussion around the idea of hero switching, and they said it's core to the gameplay, and they further went on to say that when you purchase Overwatch, it comes with all heroes and all maps. There's going to be another edition of the game called the Origins Edition that comes with 5 skins based on the hero's backstory. If they're based on the backstories, then I certainly hope they're earnable outside that edition of the game. And then, of course, that edition also comes with content for the rest of the Blizzard games. What I do like about this is that, well, it's not a full free-to-play game. They're not compromising the game design for the sake of free-to-play. They think this is a game that is best when everyone has access to all the heroes and you can counterpick against the enemy team. Therefore, they're making it a full release. I think that is absolutely a great decision and certainly something that I support a lot. They also said that the game is coming to the Xbone and PS4, which I suppose is a good thing. It doesn't really matter to me much as a PC gamer, but essentially the way it works is that you can purchase the base edition of the game for PC, and then the Origins edition for PC or for consoles, and on top of that there is a collector's edition for all platforms which contains a bronze statue of Soldier 76. Looks kinda nice. Pre-ordering also gets you the Noir skin for Widowmaker. Another very cool thing is that Tracer's actually coming to Heroes of the Storm. I think her moveset is perfect for that game, and I can imagine she'll be a right pain in the arse to play against. And in terms of launch window, Overwatch is going to be spring 2015. Next, let's slink on to Heroes of the Storm. So they're bringing in a new game mode called Arena. Essentially, you get 3 random heroes to select from, and then they throw you into a really small single objective battleground. It seems kind of similar to what Smite is doing with its Arena mode, but of course this has that randomness factor. They've also introduced a slew of new heroes and maps. The Tower of Doom is a map where you essentially capture towns rather than go ham in the core, so it seems like it's got some interesting gameplay. Cho'Gall is going to be in the game as a new hero controlled by 2 players. That sounds crazy, and I sort of applaud their ballsiness for that hero design. Essentially the way it works is he's added to the account of all of the virtual ticket and Blizzcon people, and then other people at random. He can't actually be purchased, so to unlock him what you need to do is play with somebody in your party as Cho'Gall. And if you play 2 games with them, then you unlock Cho'Gall, and if you play 4 games, then you get a big sack of gold. So the way this works is that you need to sort of share the love and spread Cho'Gall out amongst everyone. Seems a bit weird, seems a bit gimmicky. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but hey, at least it's a bit different. We are also getting Gen Greymane as a hero. And that's pretty much it for Heroes of the Storm. Some nice new content, but nothing super crazy. Next up, we've got Hearthstone, and Hearthstone is getting a new adventure. This is going to be called the League of Explorers. Essentially, you travel across Azeroth with these people called the League of Explorers to find the Staff of Origination. Woo. Yeah, lore things. So basically, it is hinted at being a little bit different from the past ones in terms of the gameplay. I hope they manage to do something interesting with a world map and just really make it feel like it is an exploration rather than just that linear progression that we have seen previously. New cards include the Explorer's Hat, and there's a new mechanic called Discover, which was showcased on a card called the Jeweled Scarab. Essentially, when you play a card with Discover, it gives you basically a choice between 3 random cards which your class is eligible from, and you can pick one of those. Seems like an interesting enough mechanic, I guess. I'm not really super into Hearthstone, though. The League of Explorers characters also seem to be legendary cards, and one of the cards shuffles something called the Golden Monkey into your deck. It's a card that replaces your deck and hand with legendaries. At least that's what I gathered. What? That sounds kind of crazy. What's even more crazy is that its first wing is releasing this Thursday, which is really, really close. And next, let's talk about Diablo 3. They mentioned patch 2.4 in passing, and that is all that was heard of Diablo 3. And last, but most certainly not least, we've got StarCraft II Legacy of the Void. With Legacy coming out on the 11th, they didn't really have a great deal to talk about, however they did announce a new thing called Mission Packs. Essentially, it's DLC. We got a trailer showing Nova, so I'm going to take a guess and speculate that this is going to be covering some of the story from the cancelled game StarCraft Ghost. Look, if it's a good quality and good value DLC, then I'm perfectly happy with its inclusion. If it's not, then I'm not happy, but we don't really know enough about it yet to draw any massive conclusions. And that is essentially it for the opening ceremony of BlizzCon 2015. Overall, I'm very interested in just about all that they talked about, especially keen to get more details on Legion, which will be coming up pretty much right after this, so again, stay tuned to the channel. Really excited about the Warcraft movie, and I'm also really excited about Overwatch. Wish I had the beta, but hey, I suppose I'll just have to be patient and wait. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon.